What's up, guys? I got a treat for y'all. Nobody but the best. Floyd Mayweather, Victor Ortiz. This was Floyd Mayweather's toughest fight, and the most closest to him taking an L. Anybody can be beat. Get out, get out, get out. Anybody can lose. However, Floyd has continuously showed his ability to stay one step ahead of everybody else. But Victor Ortiz, see, the hardest fighters to fight, if you are a good fundamentalist boxer, the hardest fights that you're going to have is someone who is awkward, someone who's different, not so much the best type of fighter. It's easy to beat the good fighters. The fighters that's hard to beat are those awkward ones. And Victor Ortiz proved to be that one to really test Floyd. However, through a lot of frustration and a lot of other stuff Victor Ortiz lacked, like composure and patience, he ruined it for himself. However, I'm going to go through this fight with you guys and kind of like walk you through the eyes of Asmar Wedge. Okay. Floyd, like he always do, he's testing the waters and he's in defense first. You know what I'm saying? He's always putting up a front in the first few rounds, so you can see, so he can see what you're limited at and how patient you are. If you was to be patient with him, then it would be a boring match and somebody would have to fight. And he seems to win when it comes to baiting people into coming at him haphazardly. Okay, here's Victor trying to actually box. He's trying to be patient with Floyd. He's not rushing in on Floyd. He's being patient. It didn't stay like that, but you see how he landed that awkward right hook? You know what I'm saying? He landed on Floyd, wobbled Floyd a little bit. You know, Floyd is a monster, so it didn't hurt him. But he touched Floyd. You know, like I always say, if I could touch you, I could beat you. Because, you know, anything can happen if I can touch you. Don't matter how good you are or how much you beat me up. If I can touch you, I can beat you. So that's what the name of the game is. To hit and what? Not get hit. You know what I mean? You can't be getting touched in there by nobody. All right? Floyd just cruising because he got to establish his defense first. If he was to go wild and try to go all offensively on people, he wouldn't have that element of surprise. He would be in there fighting, and he'll be taking more punches because there's only two ways you can adapt in a fight so it can go the distance. Take punches or be very defensive at first and save and preserve your plan and energy. Okay. Victor is a very awkward dude, man. He's very awkward. Punches coming from the left and right and straight. You know that's how I always teach my guys. When you throw hooks, you got to end them off with a straight punch. Or if you start with a straight, you go to the hook and right back to the straight. You know, people who you defend yourself from hooks is different from defending yourself from straight punches. Okay, let's continue this. This is a short video, but I want to try to get in here why this is the toughest fight for Floyd, man. Floyd didn't have no plan for this guy. I mean, if Floyd's number one move, if he's in trouble or if he's having problems, is to box a person, get on his feet and move. Now, in this fight, Ortiz is not that one to get up and box because he's not coming at you like that. He's like offbeat. He's very offbeat. So when he do come in, it's not when you expect it. It knocks off your rhythm very bad. They just show some highlights of Floyd, but they're not showing when Floyd got hit too. And because Ortiz is very awkward with that footwork. See? His beat is very awkward. Like I don't know, maybe that, you know, is how they dance in this country. Maybe they got that awkward, that Mexican, you know, hula hoop, jiggle style. I don't know. But You know what I mean? He taking a few jabs. He getting hit by Floyd, but he's strong enough to hurt you. So Floyd is not taking him for a joke. But it's hard to box him. You can't just tap this guy. See that? He coming with punches. You know who else is like that? Pac-Man like that. Got that off-trigger beat that just, you know what I mean? He start off just shaking and then he, like a snake. You know what I'm saying? He got that snake, rattlesnake type of thing. That King Cobra. You know, that's how Victor is. Victor was Floyd's toughest fight, man. Toughest fight because Floyd had to be very intense and not getting touched by this guy. I'm trying to show you some of the moments. You know, it's only moments. People only last for moments with Floyd. This early on in the fight, and I think Victor is smart enough to not give Floyd what he want early. And Floyd want to be defensive early. So if somebody want to be defensive, you take a step back and make them come to you. And Ortiz trying to do that. And Floyd is obliging and he's popping Ortiz. But Ortiz is full power right now. It's not like them punches affecting him. See that? See that head movement? Ortiz ain't no slouch. It's just that he's so awkward. He's a real awkward fighter. And that's the hardest fighters for a straight up good boxer to fight. See that? See, he caught Floyd again. See, Floyd recognizing how this guy slipping through his second punch. Floyd will pop him and catch him with the first punch, but he slips through the second punch. That's because Ortiz got that rattlesnake type of, reaction. All right, what we got going on? See that? Floyd ain't just jumping in here. And Victor punches hurt, too. He's got some thuds. Hard joints. You know, and so now we playing a game. It's like, all right, Floyd like, man, I'm trying to get a guy to fight, but he's popping me a few times. And I don't know when one of them gonna hurt that he's throwing in because they're catching me off guard. And Floyd don't like to get hit with punches he can't see and he can't stop. And right now, Floyd can't stop these punches that's coming at him. You know what I mean? That's number one. And this early on, this is the number one reason why Floyd would not give him a rematch, I don't think. And this is not an easy fight for Floyd because he's getting hit with punches. Regardless of how many times Floyd hitting him or how many rounds going or how easy it looked, Floyd's getting hit with punches he can't see. And he does not like that. Those are the punches that will surprise you and ruin your doggone life. So, let's try to fast forward. I'm trying to get to the point where Ortiz switched from being, awkward and tagging him to straight out, all out, going all out and getting real crazy with Floyd. And, Floyd... If somebody like Ortiz come at you crazy, anything can happen, man. This guy like real awkward. It's like somebody coming at you with 7 arms. But let's see what happened. It's only the third round. I remember watching this fight, man. I was like going crazy, man. It was downtown Atlanta. All of the big guys was there. All of the boxers. Everybody was there, man. Everybody was screaming like crazy. When Floyd knocked him out. Even though I loved that moment, now when I look back on it in retrospect, this was Floyd's toughest fight, man. This was his toughest fight. It was a real close call for Floyd. Because Floyd's getting touched when he don't want to be touched. And that's why he's not that active right now. He's basically... staying away from this guy. Like, he can't really take the risk. Everything's from right there, and then he move. He's not being too aggressive with this guy, because this guy is fighting like a madman, like he's not, predictable. He's too unpredictable. His punches just come off like See that? He come with these hooks. You can hit him and he still come with a shot. And he's hitting Floyd, man. That was a body shot. He's hitting Floyd, man. I'm telling y'all guys, man. This is not the fight Floyd liked. Floyd cruised this fight. You know, just kept enough on the guy. The guy, I think, got mental problems. That was the only reason Floyd was able to intimidate this guy. Because this guy was dangerous for Floyd. I think Floyd was intimidated, but Floyd played a mind game, you know, probably thanks to Roger. He stayed in control mentally and caused the guy to not snap. You know what I'm saying? You know, like you're trying to get somebody off a bridge and you just don't want them to snap. So you do everything else except, you know, piss that guy off. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like, you know, everything's all good. I think that's why Ortiz kissed Floyd or tried to kiss him, because he felt like Floyd was really showing him love in there. You know what I'm saying? Floyd was really, you know what I mean? Like half-stepping. Floyd really didn't do his thing in this fight. This is the 4th round. By now, with anybody else, Floyd is already landing killer shots. Floyd has already got his opponent. See, he can't even hit this guy. And the guy hitting Floyd so awkwardly. And the thing is, he's not hurting this guy. See that? It was like Floyd was punching him, and all he was doing is waiting so he could punch back at Floyd. Almost like you playing with like your little brother. He's not hurting you. So you're going to just try to hit him. But the only reason he can't really continuously hit Floyd is because, you know, and here it is. This when he started cheating. Ortiz started cheating because he got mental issues, man. I think he got mental issues. He has no composure, no humanity. He's just coming in. You know what I mean? He got this perfect style for Floyd, man. Floyd can't really catch this guy, man. He can't catch this guy. See that? Floyd is missing madly. You see that? You see that? And this guy's strong at that. You see that? See, why this fight had to end is because if this guy would have kept doing this to Floyd, getting stronger and stronger, by the 8th and 9th round, man, Floyd would have been in trouble, man. I'm telling you, man, Floyd would have been in trouble. Ortiz was dangerous for Floyd. I don't even know why he took this fight. Ortiz is not the one to be playing with. This dude came straight off of the street. You know what I mean? Floyd a millionaire by now. Floyd too rich for this, man. This dude is not playing. He don't get no pedicures, manicures. He's coming out. Take Floyd head off. He probably smell like, you know, a hungry man. You know what I'm saying? Floyd all clean. Floyd probably got deodorant on. This dude come out here raw. You probably can smell his underwear. Nah, that ain't come out right. Not his underwear. But this dude is basically a hungry animal. And he happened to box. And if he could have composure and relaxation, concentration, devotion, he would be a monster. But he got mental issues where he's just reacting. And it's enough. See how fast this kid is, man? He's going to hurt Floyd, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Look at him. See, he's crazy, man. But this dude is dangerous for Floyd. He's dangerous. I ain't going to try to kiss Floyd because he know Floyd is too easy for him. Floyd is showing him too much love. Why? Because Floyd knows this guy's dangerous. Now, Floyd going to say, I need to go ahead and knock this joke out. Get him out of here. Because this fight is too dangerous for Floyd. Dangerous. Like, you know what I mean, out there sleeping with people you ain't married to. Ooh, you just don't know what you gonna catch. Messing with Ortiz, you don't know what you about to catch upside your chin. And he ain't even hurt from this, man. He ain't even hurt. He really hurt in his heart because he loved what Floyd did for him. Took him out of the hood. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to share that with y'all guys, man. Shoot. Peace.